couple evenings a week. And please let me know if you can hear me or you can't hear me. And I'm just working the camera and controls right now. Do bear in mind that if you don't see me every day, it's not because I don't like you. Or don't like, it's not because I don't like doing this. It's simply because I am the only one doing it. And I have to, a lot of times, go with my own um, well, I have to work all on my own. Um, I'm alone. I don't have a wife to sit beside me or anything else. So I do this on my own. At any rate, you see the TV in the background. I hope it doesn't disturb you. If that disturbs you, let me know. I'm just trying to use a little extra light. I wish it wouldn't quit. It flashes the commercials like one right after the other, one right on top of the other. Um, just trying to catch up on some few things here while I'm doing this. So anyway, this is GMU Q&A live with Mr. Nick B, your host for Good Morning USA, airing on Monday, Wednesday, and possibly Fridays. I would like to sit down and try to do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with y'all. I do have to find an apartment or something, a place where I have more space to work with. My space is very limited, and my resources are very limited right now. There is no internet where I'm currently staying. I'm currently staying with a relative. Please let me know if you can or can't hear me, and I will adjust as I need to. If you want to leave a comment, suggestion, opinion, or ask me a question about anything, any topic, any topics are open, in particular, especially topics on the political situation in the DC swamp. D. Rob, CB, Eagle, Care, Love, Edward Black, Packed Up Bullshies. Joseph Bond, if you are watching, thank you very much. And I appreciate you subscribing recently, Joseph Bond. I do appreciate that. And of course, Jim and Angela from Victor's Libertas. I appreciate you also subscribing as well as leaving me on your channel list, channel lineup. Every YouTube channel usually has a channel lineup, and it's really sweet when when another channel recognizes a small channel like this. Cheers to you. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee. I mean, what a bonehead. Well, you guys know, you know me. I know CB knows me pretty good. The guy that has the crypto cave, Mr. Crypto himself. Yeah, that's gonna be his new nickname. That other name's a little too long for me, so I'm gonna call him Mr. Crypto. CB, I hope you understand who I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm sure you do. So Mr. Crypto is I went out and visited them pretty a couple of times in 2017, late 2017, in the fall, and then in what was it? End of January through February. Pretty nice. They had a lot nicer weather than we did up here for a while. I'm in northern Michigan now. I was on the East Coast out there, and weather was at least dry, no snow, but it got cold a few days, a few times. Got cold. But for the most part, enjoyable vacation. So, Mr. Crypto, if you were watching, thank you. Anybody else? Anyone, if you are on and you see this live stream, we will be airing this for about 15 to 20 minutes. It is currently at 4 minutes and 50 seconds, and I'm just really extremely tired. I really appreciate all my subscribers. I know I haven't gotten many, but I appreciate you guys staying subscribed and not giving up on me, even though things have been spotty lately. I'm gonna work hard at making this a better place for you, and I want it to be a quality place where you can come, you can enjoy a video, you can watch your news, and you can enjoy a little fun with me. Um, and don't forget our morning program, Good Morning USA, airing between let's say 6 and 9. It'll probably go an hour, maybe 2 hours, so it'd be like 7 to 9. Cut into Good Morning America and Today Show's audience if we can. That would be my goal. So that original program will be airing that. I used to call this Rise Up America. I thought that was a pretty neat name, but this seems to have more push right now. Tell me what you think about the name. Tell me what you think. If it's worth a name change, if it's not worth a name change. Also, share your thoughts on what are your thoughts on what we can do to protect President Trump. Really, I mean, you can share some concerns as well. I mean, I don't mind that. Share your concerns. Everybody has concerns about every president. I did. Just as for instance, I voted for Bush, and after a while I had some concerns about him. And so I started questioning some of his decisions. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Reagan, I didn't. He just seemed to be more like Donald Trump in that regard. He from a different place, a movie actor, and he cared about his own thing, which was his agenda for America when he became president. Seemed to be a pretty good man. I mean, as compared to some. I now realize that the Bush family and the Obama family are not good people. Nor is the Clinton family. Nor are the Clinton family. They have a lot of skeletons in their closet. We're not just picking on these guys, but the truth has got to be put out there. And notice to anybody who wants to flag this, I do have another channel in BitChute, and it'd be a little harder to take me down over there, I'm sure, because they do believe in free speech. And I would hope that YouTube would consider the possibilities, because that is becoming a big platform from what I can see. They have several videos, and I mean, oodles and oodles and oodles. They probably have thousands of videos. Mark Dice is also on BitChute. Infowars is also on BitChute. So they're getting quite big. So is there anybody here will I don't know, what can I do? Suppose I can. I really don't know. Well, I know what we can talk about. I guess. Yeah, I heard that Atari was going to come out with a new, by the end of May, a new Atari VCS, which is similar to what they had in the 70s and 80s, but much more advanced. And, I mean, it will play all the classics, all of their original classics, but it will play today's advanced games. Plus, it will be, sounds like you'll be able to play other platforms games on this platform. That's what it sounds like to me. So it'd be a real interesting thing if they get it to get product to stores. Excuse me. And well, anyway, mainstream media is reporting that they're reporting that President Trump gave hush money to Stormy Daniels. Yeah, they're reporting that. Problem I see with that is he didn't use campaign money. Therefore, it's not a crime. And that woman knows what she did. She knows what she does. And it is, I have heard reports that she is still a porn star. So, if she's making that kind of money, think about this. She's suing somebody because she wants more money. You don't, if you're that rich, if you're that wealthy, if you're doing that well in an industry, you don't sue people, um, unless it's for your own gain. And boy, I tell you what, in my view, God would be. I'm a God-fearing person. In my view, God would be very angry with that because that is an injustice to another person. That is an extreme injustice to another person. Um, oh, at any rate, um, and again, I don't want to sing the praises too much, but YouTube has apparently opened up their live streaming to smaller YouTubers, which is, I think, a good thing. Um, but suppression and, to suppress the people, suppression of the people starts when you start um, censoring people's speech. That's when suppression of the people start. And folks, we've got to remember to hold on to our rights. Okay, all of them. First and Second Amendment rights being primary rights because they will defend the other rights. Um, if we lose those two, we lose everything. Because once we lose those two, it won't be a fight anymore because we won't have anything to fight with. There will be some of us who will fight on. We'll use whatever tools we have to fight, and we will fight on, myself included. Um, another thing is Mark Dice. I believe both Mark Dice and Gary Frenchie are being raked over the coals by Twitter, YouTube, and several others. Facebook still is censoring them. Um, this garbage just needs to quit. I mean, we all gotta grow up and do our thing, and free speech is critical, guys. Free speech is critical. And YouTube, I hope you would, if you have somebody listening, I sure hope you would understand that same thing. That free speech is critical. It would be something if somebody tried to tell you couldn't tell people what to do, wouldn't it, YouTube? Um, or it would be something if they told you, no, you can't do this. You have to do it this way, the way we tell you to. It's the same with everything else. And I do understand that Twitter got in some trouble here. They're telling everyone to change their passwords because I guess they got some serious identity troubles going. I'm going to do that as soon as I get done here on the video, on the live streaming. Um, we just got to work hard at helping ones like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. We're gonna help them realize they don't need to censor our speech. Part of their goal should be to help us expand and help us build our business really, because it's only going to benefit them. The more YouTubers they have on their platform, it's only going to benefit them in the long run. Tell me what you think, guys. This is GMU Q&A Live with Mr. Nick B., your host from Good Morning America. Excuse me again. Good Morning USA on YouTube. Don't mean to make a plug for YouTube every time, but it is on YouTube, and that's the only place you can find me. I won't go into mainstream media because I'm afraid I might do something that might hurt them. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not that kind of person, but I'm kind of fed up with the bull. And everybody would get fed up. If you constantly see one person being raked over the coals every single day of their entire time serving in public, I mean, regardless if they're doing something wrong or not, it's when you just raking them over the coals, it's not right. Case in point, they found Donald Trump and they're trying to find the crime. Well, you don't do it that way, and that's according to a legal expert, the lawyer actually, and they're simply trying to they found the person and now they want to find the crime. It's so bogus. That's such a bogus investigation. Most everybody would know, even non-experts would know that you find the crime first and then find the person that committed that crime. You don't find the person then find the crime. They're trying to find a crime. They're investigating Donald Trump and they're trying to find a crime. They're not trying to find if he, they don't suspect him of already doing something illegal. They're trying to find a crime with the Trump administration. So they're presenting this like it's a real investigation. I believe it is time for Donald Trump, our President Donald Trump, to start proceeding in a direction that is very presidential and would end this shenanigans of a nightmare. This is it's a bunch of BS, and to me, it is a bogus, phony investigation into the Trump administration and his team. It is a phony and bogus investigation. At any rate, my friends, let's see, we're at about 15 minutes. I'll give it here a little bit of time. And then I'm probably going to go and have a little, I don't know, a little fun. It's Friday night. I'm not going to go out anywhere. I'm just going to go, I don't know, watch a little TV. That's going to be the boring day of my life tonight. But I spent too much money. Didn't spend too much. I just spent all I can spend right now. And Mr. Crypto's out there somewhere. Mr. Crypto, I sure would appreciate if you could comment in the comment section sometime and just kind of give your thoughts a little bit on how you see things moving in that department. You've got a lot of knowledge in there, buddy, and I'd like to hear your input and or see your input. I do over the phone. Mr. Crypto calls me quite a bit, so yeah. I'm just waiting for some people here. Wait a few minutes, and I got my coffee. I can't believe I'm drinking coffee after 8 o'clock at night. Wow. I'm gonna be wired tonight. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go to bed because I plan on having a Pepsi later, maybe. Can you tell I had my cappuccino earlier? That's bad news. I love it. We do have a Starbucks, but it is independently owned by Meijer. By Meijer Grocery or Meijer Stores. Meijer Stores owns this Starbucks, and so they run it, like Meijer employees would run it. Meijer employees would run it. Not so much like Starbucks. Still a Starbucks, still fully fledged Starbucks. It's got the Starbucks emblem, logos, Starbucks cups. Fully fledged Starbucks, but owned and operated and run by Meijer employees and management. Owned and run by Meijer employees and management. So that makes me feel good. It is independently owned and not corporately owned from Starbucks. That makes me feel pretty good. Their coffee's not great. Their cappuccino's okay. Their coffee's not great. And pay attention because there might be some trivia and or did you know games where you might end up winning something. Just as for instance, did you know? Well, let's start with this one. Actually, this is a better one. We're going to do a little movie trivia or movie and TV trivia. Tell me. I'd like you to tell me in the comment section what rifle the rifleman used in the series The Rifleman. Chuck Connors used in The Rifleman. Tell me what rifle he used and what kind it was. For instance, the manufacturer. Tell me the manufacturer and tell me the year it was built. Yeah, what year was it built? So tell me the manufacturer of the rifle he used. That's Chuck Connors, the star of The Rifleman. I would like you to tell me what year the rifle he used was built in and patented in. Built and patented in. And also tell me what the make was. And it doesn't have to be real specific, but if you get the manufacturer's name and the year it was built, as well as what kind of down by the trigger there's a way to you use it to load and reload the gun, the rifle. He had a specially made one. So if you can tell me those things, what kind his was, and tell me what year it was built and who it was built by, what year it was patented, and the name of the manufacturer, as well as the year it was patented, name of the manufacturer, and the type of, I can't think of the name of that, the handle that loads the rifle. And if you can tell me the correct answer, I gotta get a hold of some, but I think we'll do that. We'll wait. Tell me the correct answers, and I'll reveal a prize here. Probably late May, mid-June. So anyway, I'm the only one doing this, guys, and there are probably only one or two available. So make sure you hit me up in the comment section and answer the trivia. And this is Movie and Trivia Trivia. Movie and TV Trivia. I'm twisting my words all backwards. So, name of the manufacturer of the rifle, Chuck Connors used, not Chuck Norris, but Chuck Connors. Name of the manufacturer, year it was patented and built, and the special hand lever he used to load it. Load the chambers, okay? Tell me what it was. I don't want to reveal too much because you'll figure out what the answer is before. I don't want to give the answer away. So anyway, that was Movie and TV Trivia with GMU Q&A Live with Mr. Nick B., your host for Good Morning USA in the mornings and GMU Q&A Live in the evenings. I'm going to have to hang this one up shortly, guys. It's 22 minutes, and want to get out and do some other things. I don't see any commenters. That's an indication to me there's nobody available. If you are on live, please do comment so I know people are available. I can't just hang out here and do this. I gotta, if I see activity, then I stay. If I don't, then I shorten it up and I leave. So at any rate, my friends, we're nearing the end of GMU Q&A Live with Mr. Nick B., your host for Good Morning USA and GMU Q&A Live. Be certain to tune in the mornings. The program does run a little bit longer as there's actual news and commentary as well as some fun and some other activity inside the program usually. They've been a little bit shorter. They've been running a little bit shorter because I haven't had as much time lately. I do want to plug in a programming note into Jimmy Q&A Live here for Good Morning USA. It most likely will not be seen on Wednesday, May 9th, and Friday, May 25th, as I have two appointments, critical appointments to my health. Um, everything is okay. And Mr. Crypto, um, everything's okay so far, bud. And, yeah, Mr. Crypto and I go back a long way. He runs a crypto cave out there in the East Coast. He was helping me learn about cryptocurrency, not crypto donuts or anything like that. Maybe pretty soon there'll be some. Um, so at any rate, my friends, we just gotta protect President Trump. Ditch the deep state. We've got to help him ditch the deep state, or deep six the deep state. How about that? Deep six the deep state. Almost looks like YouTube is trying to censor me. I see some flashes in the video that apparently aren't from the TV behind it. Now that one's from the TV, but there's some others that appear to be from YouTube. Okay, that's from the TV. And I apologize if that looks weird. I'm just I will be processing the video here in about 4 minutes, and we'll wait about 3 to 4 minutes. And if anyone pops in, I'll try to say hello. Otherwise, I'm gonna close it out and have YouTube start processing it. So thank you for joining me for GMU Q&A live, as well as Good Morning USA when you can in the mornings. It usually aired Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday for sure. Friday is a possibility. But a programming note on that. Good Morning USA on Wednesday morning, May 9th, and Friday morning, May 25th. Potentially will not be seen unless I can do get more video out sooner. I guess I can post the live streams for a later date. I'm trying to learn that. It's not easy, but I would have to go to the library to sit and do this for a while, and I've got appointments that cut in between it, so I would have to go there, and having to no vehicle right now and having to take cabs and whatnot, that gets expensive. So my friends, well, that'll be it. We're going on 30 minutes, so this is Mr. McBee for Good Morning USA and GMU Q&A Live. Good Morning USA airs Monday, Wednesday, and usually Friday in the mornings between 7 and 9 a.m. And GMU Q&A Live airs some evenings, weekday evenings. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and there will be no programming on the weekends unless there is serious activity going on in the news. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day, and God bless. Mr. Nick B for Good Morning USA and GMU Q&A Live.